Greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. Brickey here, once again, dreaming the impossible, as today we attempt the first ever Disneyland board game, and somebody just used the can that I need, but the game doesn't start till 8 a.m. I am on a handheld gimbal that is not motorized because there is rain in the forecast for the next hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Give me just a second. Sorry if it's bumpy. All right, the timer has officially started. The goal is to do the entire course before the park closes and to set the time. If the camera's a little bit bumpy, not doing a gimbal because there is rain on the forecast, but here we are. Here is our first 2 cans. And if somebody hits the recyclable, we will instantly be out of zone 1. But if they use the trash can, we will move over to the next can by the tunnel on the right, which there are 2 trash cans in this zone. If you want the rules, they are all listed in the comment box below or the description box below. But let's get this started. What's up, Shoshana? Good to see you, bud. Bumpy camera hype. Yeah, I wanted to let everybody know why it's not exactly smooth, because there is rain in the next hour and I don't have to pull the camera apart. But I do have microphones, different gimbals. I have different toys for today's pilgrimage. So I'll adjust as the weather. Oh, we took down every single one of the times. Those have all been documented. Jeff has those, and we'll be letting you know as people's bets expire. But here we are. We're watching our first can. Here comes 2 ladies that are cutting the corner, but they have their eyes on the prize. They are going into the tunnel. I want to appreciate you all for showing up. This will be going for some while. Anna B. May the odds be in your ever favor. Wait a minute. Ah, no, they're just going over to take a photo. I thought we had it. Anna B, thank you so much for your super chat. I would like to dedicate this trash can to my good friend, Anna B, who helps me out with Club 1313, who has been a true near and dear friend that has helped all of my goofy Disney endeavors take off. So Anna B, thank you for being a friend. I dedicate this trash can to you. And that is the highest honor at Disneyland. Some people say that they want a window named after them, but everybody knows the trash cans are where the real heroes live. Oh, Anna is the first one on deck, thinking that this is going to take 4 hours and 15 minutes. So when we get a little bit past noon, if we're still going, Anna B will expire. Scotty D will be in the park today. Scotty, can you please bring me a bottle of water when you see me? Somebody asked, can I play? Absolutely not. I cannot put any trash or recyclables in the cans and affect the outcome. And if anyone, cast member or guest included, gives any indication that they know who I am, then it doesn't count. It has to be an honest use of the can. Anybody who knows me or is trying to affect the game, that will not be. Thanks, Scotty D. I'm so looking forward to our hydration meetup. Yes, the rules is that nobody can acknowledge me or know who I am and say, hey, Brickey, I'm recycling this to help you out. That doesn't work. We got to play a fair game. Got to play a fair game. So this trash can is interesting because, as you can see, it's kind of in people's blind spot as they come in. Oh, Coco has sponsored that trash can over there. They call that the Dreamers trash can because it's right underneath the plaque where it gives everybody the mantra of Disneyland. And I think now is a great time to Operation Latte Thunder. Thank you so much, bud. Thank you, Coco. I think now's a great time too to remind everybody of a famous Walt Disney quote that kind of inspired this whole thing. You may attribute Walt Disney to, you know, as long as there's imagination, Disneyland will never be completed, or, you know, let us all never forget that it was started by a mouse. But don't forget this famous Walt Disney quote, no man is as tall as he is when he bends down to pick up trash. Walt Disney, 12/20/23. And so we got Coco's can over there, but right now we're focusing on the Anna B can. But yeah, I really want that quote to resonate with everybody today. Literally when I was setting up my camera and I just went live, a gentleman threw something in the recycling bin. Ah, Scary Gary giving a shout out to fellow trash out there. I appreciate you, Gary. Scotty D, I will be moving on the board. You will be able to find me somewhere on the board, which starts at the front gates of Disneyland and goes up to the hub and back. You can see all that over on my Instagram at Mark Brickey, or you can go over to the community tab and get better instructions or read down below. Thank you, Latte Thunder. Thank you, Scary Gary. Appreciate all of you all. We are waiting away for the Anna B trash cans to slowly get used. When's the last time you spent this much time right in the front gate area? Don't forget, cast members can also affect me going backwards. The rules will become evident as we play throughout the day. I'm going to go off the zoom here so it's not quite so bumpy. We just need someone to push us through. Oh, is Beth here? My queen of trash. As I said, somebody used it right before I started. You can see that the Disneyland Railroad is pulling out. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the can. Today is the first day of Magic Key Holder blockouts, so it'll be interesting to see how busy the park is combined with all the weather. But friends, we are on our way to the 10-minute mark on the first can. When I walked the course Saturday night with some friends in Club 1313 after our meetup, we counted that there are 40 cans on the course. So, off to a very, very slow start for the first annual Disneyland The Board Game. The perfect way to wrap up an amazing year on YouTube with all my buds. And then I'll leave you with some park sounds. Our first can is showing to be quite the competitor. Oh. Thank you for recycling, ma'am. And with that recycle, we get to skip one can, which will get us out of our first checkpoint, meaning out of the two possible cans inside of our first checkpoint, we get to skip those and we work our way over to probably the most difficult cans on this path. So here's the rules. The cans have to be on the actual side of the street I'm on. And for example, Those cans there do not count because they are going off a separate path. So we are now at these cans that are directly behind me. Cans in the center don't count. Cans to my left don't count. We are working our way around the outer edge. So we have our first skip. We are on our way. I have the cans right behind me. Let me fully put on my backpack here. And there's that first bit of rain. First bit of rain. So the cans have to actually be, on the path that we're on. When we get up to the hub, some cans start to turn perpendicular to the path that we're on, and they start going down different trails in the hub. So those two cans over there, those are on the path to the restaurant. They're not on the path that we're on. I've limited it to the paths that are on the flow, but here we are with our third can. I want to thank everybody for showing up. We skipped the cocoa can, but made it through the first part in 10 minutes. Chris Murray. Chris, stop. I'm gonna dedicate this can to Chris Murray. Thank you so much, bud. Appreciate you. Chris Murray, thank you so much for the holiday cheer and being a big sponsor here. Nowhereland, our favorite Disneyland Evel Knievel is back. Good luck, Brickey 4-0. I got this. I got this. Like I said, I do have a gimbal that I'll use today and microphones, but I got to be cautious of what equipment I use in our rain hours. Operation Latte Thunder. I mean, Chris gets the next can. This is the, you know what? We'll give Chris the can in front of Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, as we can have great moments with Mr. Murray. So this is the Operation Latte Thunder can. It's gonna be too hard to pick up all of these. Oh, Ellen got one of my shirts. I appreciate you. Don't forget, today is the final day. I look like a stripper to everybody's walking past me. But today is the final day to get the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt, which is a big reason why I'm doing this, is to celebrate Main Street and all of its vibes. And I wanted to find a creative way to do it. But Ellen, thank you so much for the very generous super chat and for buying one of the Brickey blouses. Appreciate you being a part of the team. Love you, Ellen. Appreciate you, bud. I know the audio's low on the other side of the camera. I won't do too much talking over there. It's out of my control. Don't want to wear a microphone in the rain and break my microphone, so just bear with me. As the great Bill O'Reilly said, we're doing it live. And I just gagged a little bit calling him great for that joke. All right. Our first can took us about 8 minutes, but we got a recycler. The next can is going to take us over to the edge of Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Okay, so I just did a walk past. The first can is the trash can. The second can is the recycle can. So if we get one can, we go right there. And if we get a recycler, we go on the other side of Great Moments with Mr. Murray. Obviously, we do not have a baby shoe that would jump us probably over to Block 1 of Main Street. That is the subtle can check-in. I will not be hanging out next to the cans, talking to people. I will just be doing my thing in a nice view away from the can. The rain does not affect any of the rules, other than it's just going to probably affect the outcome of when it's really raining, how many people will be out walking about, how many people will be walking around with food and drinks in their hand when it's raining. So I do expect that the first annual Disneyland The Board Game, the perfect way to say goodbye to an amazing year on YouTube, will possibly have a long time due to rain. I don't know. But none of our rules are affected by rain. Much like the NFL, we only pause for lightning. Now here comes a cast member. If she were to use that trash can, that would kick me back to the Cocoa can right inside the tunnel. Or actually, if a cast member uses the can right now, I'm actually safe because this is the first can. This is the first can on a new checkpoint. So I'm immune from cast members bumping me back. I just wouldn't move forward. I want to thank all my super chatters, Chris, Ellen, Scary Gary, Anna B, Operation Latte Thunder. I want to thank everybody for being a part of this morning and supporting this wacky channel of content. Now we have people hanging out in front of the can. If they were to be eating or touching the can, it would pause it. And the can would not be able to be released until they were done. But their conversation is indeed seeming to pause the can, making it not super inviting to invade their space to use the can. I do believe that was our first garbage can argument we've seen today. Look at all these people coming in, getting ready to start their day, celebrating the holidays at Disneyland. Those people were playing some tough defense. If you look ahead, you can see our future for our next can, unless we get a recycler. And then that will put us on the other side of Great Moments with Mr. Murray. Paul, how you doing from Florida? I hope next year to be able to get approved by the Florida Gaming Commission to do a stunt out of Florida. If someone throws away a shoe, it has absolutely zero repercussions. A shoe is only something. Does the parade still happen when it rains? Great question, Beth. It will probably be reduced down to a cavalcade if it is raining, where the characters will just drive by in a car, which will be in our favor because the parade will probably shut down. Oh, they're cut it so close. I thought they were trash people. But they were just cutting it close. They were ride chasers. Michael, I'm glad you like the idea that you got a vibe shirt. And don't forget, today is the last day to get the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt, which is exactly what we're doing today. We're celebrating everything on Main Street. The vibes, the people, the sights, the sounds. I wanted to create a fun stunt that would celebrate my favorite land in a very creative and unique way and take you guys on an adventure on Main Street that you've never had before. This can is really having a hard time getting the attention of people that are walking with dreams of sugar plums and ride crushing in their head. Nice. Operation Latte Thunder already got his wife a Main Street blouse. Right, I'm going to try to inspire people to use the can. That was my best influencer that I could do. All right. They're coming in. Nobody has any trash to give away. We're now 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in, and we are 2 cans in. The game clock is at 19 minutes and 45 seconds, and we have actually only seen one guest use 1 can, but they recycled, allowing us to jump out of checkpoint 1 and into checkpoint 2. Dedicated to great moments with Mr. Murray. Oh, Marlin Super Chat. Oh, a Marlin Super Chat while I was stunting. Marlin, thank you so much for a super generous Super Chat. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you all so much. Thank you, Marlin. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Chris Murray. My bet will be a young family throwing away a breakfast snack wrappers as they come in. Oh, I don't know if you know this, but the rules seem to be, according to the parking garage, that you throw your McDonald's wrappers in the parking garage structure, because the Mickey and Friends parking structure always has McDonald's trash all over it. Yeah, we are somewhat stuck here. We are somewhat stuck here as people are coming in. They're turning their back to this can. They're not even seeing it as a possibility of their day. Go, oh. Thought we had a trash person, but they were just a tight corner cutter. Oh, Scotty D, my one friend in the park today, is going to bring me a water bottle, but he is not going to affect the trash can outcomes. Even if Scotty D decided to throw away his family's fortune in that can, it would not count. You got to trust the process, Jeremy. We came here today with a solid game plan. We just got to trust the process. Oh, you think I don't think that's the case, Coco, because check this out. I am standing on the edge of this planter. The corner is right there. So visually, I don't think I'm in the way of anyone. I know what you mean. If I was standing in front of the can, I could be blocking it. But with the trajectory that people come through the tunnel, I think that I am kind of out of sight, out of mind. Beth, some of these people will fool you. There are a lot of gamesmen out here today that will really, really fool you. Jesse Adventure, one of my 3 wise men, Jesse, Gary, and Shoshana. He's following the star to Anaheim. All right, friends, here they come in. Each with a day that awaits them their own Christmas fantasy. And mine is just for them to use that trash can. No, this is just a little iPhone over here on a wall. In fact, you wouldn't even know that there is a camera with the way that I'm leaning over on the wall to talk to you folks. Dominic, every day is a great day at Disney, especially days like today when I use my imagination to create a way to enjoy the park that nobody ever has before. Friends, we're rolling up on 25 minutes. 25 minutes and still at our 3rd can. There are a suspected 40 cans on today's parade route. So do the math. It's not going to go fast.
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board.
You can hear the Disneyland Railroad is coming by. My big goal is that people look at today as one of those holiday traditions like watching Home Alone.
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now loading
AS.
for a trip around Walt Disney's
All
Magic
right, trash
Kingdom,
people. Damn.
through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
Whoa, that scooter cut that corner tight. Oh, cast member. All right.
Your attention, please. Last call for the Disneyland Limited, now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. Last call.
Board. Trash people are my people. Hey, I want to thank AS for doing a super chat. It looks like I missed another one. Katie Stevens. This is truly so much fun. Appreciate the joy you bringing to us. Trashmas forever. Trashmas. Merry Trashmas, Katie. Merry Trashmas to you. people can't see my camera. I just look like a weird guy talking to a bush. Board. Let's raise up the camera a little bit. Give you guys a little bit of a better view. Obviously, my goal isn't to film a bunch of people's faces, but everybody's turning their back on us as planned. Trash people, trash people. Thank you for your service, ma'am. She used the trash, which advances us to this can right here. So we're at this can right here. I'm gonna resituate. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. She's just cleaning. She didn't throw anything away. She's just cleaning. She didn't throw anything away. Oh, that was close. That was so close. She just cleaned it. She didn't throw anything away. She was just cleaning it. That almost kicked us right back to where we started. Woo! There's so much drama in this game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! Can I do this? All right, you guys can see the can. Woo, that was so close. All right. We are at 29 and a half minutes. That was our fourth can. Sorry, we're at our fourth can. We just did our third can. Woo! That was nerve-wracking. Woo! Now I feel like this can. I feel like this can has got a good trajectory. Now those cans across the way, those don't count because they're not on the outer edge. We're doing the outer edge, not interior cans. Oh, all right, so it's paused. He's on top of the can, it's paused, it's paused. He's using it as that can is paused until he releases it. We just gotta pray that he is taking something out of his bag to also throw away while he's situating his bag for the day. Oh, come on, green sweater. You got some trash in that bag? All right, that was our first pause. That was our first pause of the day. We're currently in front of the Disneyana or Disneyana, and we are waiting for our fourth can. Hello, how are you?
Good, you?
Good. Morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
There's a gentleman cleaning his glasses. Maybe with his clean sight, he'll see an opportunity to trash something away. He's thinking about it. Oh, do I have anything I want to throw away in these pockets? Nah, I'll just wait for my kids to catch up. Have a good day, Dad. You deserve it. Would like to remind everybody, final day to get the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street blouse over at heybrickey.com. It's gonna go away in the Brickey vault tonight at midnight. Lots of people saying, oh, what about the Vibes t-shirt? Are you gonna make more? It's in the vault, baby. Once it goes into the vault, it doesn't come out. Look at this epic view. Serena, checking in on all this trash talk. Thanks, bud, for being a friend. Appreciate you. There we go. You got the can. You got the horse cart coming up Main Street. We have it all. right, we're sitting here waiting to see this can get used. We're waiting for some hot can action. This can's a little bit more positioned in our favor. Well, we have a blouse alert, Brickey blouse alert. Rich, I saw that. I saw you buy a blouse, Rich. I saw you go, you know what? This is my last chance to celebrate Main Street with Brickey. I'm going to jump in. I appreciate you, Rich. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you, Rich Colgan. All right, she has a cup. She has a cup. She's gonna keep that cup. Hey, not a bad place to be stuck, friends. Not a bad place to be stuck. All these people and their dreams of throwing some trash away. Hi. What's that?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. A couple of my customers had noticed that you were recording, and they just wanted to understand exactly what was going on.
Oh,
I figured it was a live stream.
Yeah, it's a live stream.
Okay.
And I'm playing a Disneyland trash can game.
Okay.
Where I'm not filming people's faces. I'm filming low, and I'm trying to block when people walk by. And like I'm not filming you right now.
No, yeah, good.
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play a game where I'm trying to go from the front of the park all the way down Main Street, around Sleeping Beauty's hub, and then back out. But the only way I can advance is when people use the trash can. If they use the trash can, I can move up one can.
Okay.
If they use the recycling, I can go up 2 cans.
Nice.
And if I go to a can and there's a shoe on top, as we've all seen, shoe means I get to jump 2 cans.
Oh, nice.
However, this is how you are involved. If a cast member uses the can first, I have to go back 1 can.
Ooh.
And if a custodial worker changes the can, I have to go back to the beginning of my checkpoint.
Okay.
So that is what I'm doing. And I know it may seem bizarre.
No. It actually sounds like
I'm
a good
just
time,
entertaining people and trying to have a good time and enjoy Main Street in a unique way that nobody's ever done it before.
No, it sounds unique. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem, Tiffany. You have a great day. Thank you. I'm telling you, my posture looks so weird right now. It would be funny if this was the first stunt that ever got shut down. All right, so we're far enough away, you can't really see people's faces. If somebody used the can, I didn't see it, so I can't move forward without me seeing it. Sorry about that. I had to deal with that first. Beth is saying somebody used the can. Do we know that did they just recycle? right, let's do a vote. Beth, put up a survey if you can. And if people vote that you guys spotting one that I missed works, I'll take it. I can't check the tape. Oh, if you guys do a replay, then yeah, we're good. All right. We're going to assume that it was just a trash can usage, and we're going to advance. Because you guys can look at the replay. I forgot about that. I can't, but you can. All right. You may remember that that was what influenced our first. Okay, we're now here for our next can. Just going to stand here on the rail, not affecting anything. Oh, actually, if I stand in this cubby, I'm not bothering anybody. It's so wild that that is the first time I've ever had a cast member actually ask me what I was doing while I was live. All right, we're hanging out in front of Great Moments with Mr. Murray. This is our next can. I totally forgot you guys can do the instant replay, so thank you for being team players. We're on our third and final can in our second segment. I think it was one of the other ladies that walked by because I was against the wall, and the way that I was talking into the wall, I agree with her. It did look suspicious. I'm not offended at all. In fact, I'm kind of surprised they don't ask more questions. Even though she was wearing a mask on her face, I do feel like I saw her eye smile when I explained to her how stupid it was. That poor child. Nothing worse than seeing a kid days away from Christmas just dreaming that he had some trash to throw away. How did I prepare for today's game? Well, I got up this morning and I took a 5-mile jog behind a trash can. And then I also slept in a dumpster just to sort of get the vibe just right. All right, we've got a wide zoom back out now that that family's not lurking. What a view. Friends, I'm so happy that you joined me. I also want to give a shout out to a blouse bud that came through in our confusion. Yeah, I'll just turn it this way. You're fine. Connor Rose, thank you so much for joining the blouse game. Appreciate you. Beautiful little spot. Just hanging out with this guy. This man threw some trash away in his day. All right, we are just lurking. We don't even have a crowd to use the can. You can see people, most guests are cutting their path. They're cutting their path way over to the west, to the left, to try to get that better turn around the Christmas tree. Yeah, you can actually see right around Great Moments with Mr. Murray. They step off the curb and they start skewing their path to make that turn around the magical 5-story Christmas tree. Jeff Pike with the great breakdown. 4 cans down, 36 to go. We are 45 minutes into the game. And that can count, that was a can count Saturday night. They do change the can counts. You know, they move them around. They have different projects. The custodial team's always making adjustments. Oh, I thought that family was going to be trash people, but they are not. Once we get a taker on this can, we advance out of our second checkpoint. You can get kicked back to the beginning of a checkpoint, but once you officially leave a checkpoint, you do not have to go back into it. So we're fighting for our life. Keep in mind, if a custodian changes this can out, we will have to go back to where we started on the tunnel. So we've got lots of people cut in the corner here. I'm gonna keep it on me for a minute. You know, when I did the tram 116 laps, tram team worked with me. When I did the train, not one cast member talked to me all day, except for the one guy who's like, if you want to use the bathroom, now's a good time. When I did the bench, a cast member just said that he was locking me up there as they were shutting the area down. But this is the only time we've ever been actually asked what we're doing. And I now see that there's a conversation happening to my left. So this could be the first one to get shut down. It's not how many cans designate a checkpoint, it's geographical spots in the park that make sense. So essentially, once we get done, trash. She used the trash can. We are out of checkpoint 2. 2 down. We now advance to our first block of Main Street, USA. And we get away from all the heat. All right. So now we're working our way over to our first can on Main Street, USA, which is going to put us right here. All right, we're now on Main Street, USA, where the people are very, very close to the trash cans. So yes, the checkpoints are geographic locations on the map. It's not about how many cans, it's about setting up a new section of the course. Jeff, it does appear that my Apple Watch got confused with my jacket on and paused my timer. So your timer is now the official timer. Or we can pretty much go by the clock in here, because as soon as I went live, I hit play. I want to thank Atomic Child Jimmy. Thank you so much for being a bud and grabbing a blouse. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm fully aware, Scotty D. Fully aware. So I feel like these cans here offer the best, because we're just so tight to the guest. David Gallo showing up with a quick hello. Appreciate you, bud. I'm not pointing the camera up. I'm doing this on purpose. Nobody put trash in yet. Nope. No, nobody put trash in. I would have heard it. Becky B, thank you so much for blousing up. I appreciate you, bud. Getting some serious trash action. So when we did this section on Saturday night, there were 3 cans. Oh, we've got backed up traffic on Main Street. Look at that. Oh. Recycle. We just had a recycle. We just had a recycle. Back on my feet. Thank you, Becky, for blousing up. Let's figure out the best position for our next one. Oh. Once again, we have another little awesome hiding place. All right, there we go. Not bothering anybody, but they're the people that could affect our outcome. If they use that can, we are in a bad spot. But they look more like they are sweeping custodial workers, so I think we're in a good spot. Jeff, when you get a chance, could you give me a count on what can we're on? I mean, look at those cans, just on the edge, just begging for it. No, I don't think anybody used the can. There we go. Clear cut. We now are through. We've now cleared 3 checkpoints inside of 55 minutes, but we now do Center Street. So, bad news here. This trash can literally has trash hanging out of it. No, not inside the lockers, just here. This is on our path. I wanted to add Center Street in so we could get to 10 checkpoints, but look at this. Raphael, thank you so much for buying a shirt. Appreciate you. Wait a minute. Oh, what a citizen of Disneyland. She pushed it in, but friends, we have our first can that is officially paused. So the rule is, if someone is eating or using the can that's a guest, the can is paused. So we have, because everybody knows that eating on trash cans at Disneyland is part of our lifestyle. The Walt Disney World table, as Shoshana's saying. So we have a couple that's having their breakfast on their trash can. So we are paused. So since we're paused and I want to be polite to them, I'll just give you some nice roof line views while we're waiting for our game to be back on. I have to say, doing 3 checkpoints in the first hour has kind of shocked me. So as soon as the couple that's having their nice breakfast parts ways, I'll be back to filming the can, but obviously not going to be rude and film folks that are having an awesome breakfast kicking off their day at Disneyland. Just a great time to enjoy one of the most interesting parts of Main Street. Oh, Mr. Slash X. If they use the can when they release it, does it count? I'm going to say no, because since they pause the can, their usage, complete usage, would be a part of the pause. So their family of 4, I don't think counts, because I would consider that to be a part of their usage, and their usage pauses the can. I mean, this is why I love the NFL when they do all those rules, like the 2 feet in, you know, like did the toes touch? Was there a football movement before they went out? Thank you, Michael, for agreeing. Appreciate you. I want to thank everybody who's grabbing a Brickey blouse on the last day. Appreciate it. Now keep in mind, once we get done with Center Street, we have another block of Main Street, and then the most difficult part of the journey begins, which is when we do the hub. The outer edge of the hub has 13 cans as of Saturday night. If a janitor hits me, I could have to go back and redo that one. So later, David, thanks for hopping in. Enjoy your vacation. So that's going to be very, very difficult. All right, the family has released the can. The family has released the can. So we are back into play. Oh, we'll just look at the beautiful flowers. Oh yeah, they're a free agent. I want to point out that the can at the end of Center Street was the fastest one yet. We were barely even there for a minute. But after this, we will be 25% done with Main Street USA, but still have 3 more blocks of Main Street, all of the hub, the west side of Town Square, as well as the final stretch out of the park, going much faster than I expected that it would. No takers. No takers. All right, I'm going to go back to my cubby hole. Oh, so close. I thought that guy was going to use it. Oh, Once again, so close. This can had a lot of heat just a little bit ago, but it is definitely cooled off, as is Center Street. Wanted to put one of these like oddball cutoffs of the street in there. JT Kell, stay dry, brother. Happy to follow along. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Know you got a lot going on with the end of the school year. Appreciate you showing up. Appreciate the super. No takers. No takers. I think if I move over here, I won't be in people's way and I won't have two directions of folks to try to not shoot. Water bottle family. No. Still drinking, still hydrating. All right, we're getting our first loop of the dental audio sound. Oh, thanks, Bill. I'm glad you enjoyed your Vibes Overrides blouse. Super excited that everybody got those, and seems like people are really happy with them. And it's funny because there's definitely, he used the recycling. That means that we just get to skip up. Judges, he used a recycler. Do we get to use the recycler at the end of a checkpoint? Do we get to jump up one in the next checkpoint, or just jump to the next checkpoint even though we're at the end? I need the judges to decide here. We have to go back to New York, see what the judges decide. Skip the next can? Okay, we're skipping the next can. All right, so the first can is skipped. And we are on our way to the second. There are 4 on this checkpoint. I am shocked that in just a little over an hour, we have been able to go this far. All right, there's our can right there across the way. Don't want to crowd it. Don't want to block out the shop. Just want to chill and have a good time. Togs for toddlers. All right, this is a good spot to chill. We're in this little nook. We're not bothering anybody. We're just hanging out, having a good time on Main Street. He hit the can. He didn't use it. He hit the can. Really toying with my emotions. He punched the can as he walked by, but she did use the can. Friends, I cannot believe how fast this is going. It is truly a trash miracle. All right. We are now next. Oh, used it. Look at that. We are threading the needle which is great because that Silhouette studio, it was a mess over there of people waiting in line. All right, we're gonna stand behind this little enclave. We've got one less. We have destroyed this second block of Main Street. But the hub, we are one trash can away. This will end the first half of our battle. Cannot believe that it has gone this fast. I have brought batteries and gimbals and all kinds of supplies. I will be shocked if this thing goes under 3 hours. Carl, want to thank you for the super chat. Sorry I missed you. There's a lot going on right now. I appreciate you being here and hanging with me. We're not almost done because even though we're halfway through the checkpoints, we still have a majority of the cans to go. And keep in mind that as it gets later, janitors will start cycling out the cans as they start to get a heavy load. Anna B is on the clock as she had the quickest time. All right, we are back in our little cubby. Our can, the heat at Disneyland just always is just, it comes and it goes. Friends, I feel like I can do the whole park. If I can do this in under 3 hours, I feel like I could do a lap around the whole park next time. No 1313 angels yet, but I kind of feel like everybody who throws away trash is a bit of an angel. And like I said at the top of today's live stream, what inspired this is a great quote from Walt Disney. No man is as tall as when he bends down to pick up trash. And that really resonated with me. Walt Disney, 12/20/23. All right. I'm getting a lot of heavy action here. The can's kind of almost like a stone in a stream, part in the crowd, part in the flow. Oh.
Down the walkway there, you will find the walker. Sign just the feet and we're done, sir.
We need a couple.
Look at this, cavalcade. Love it. All right. After ripping through a lot of cans, the pace is starting to slow down a little bit here. All right, we are close. Oh, cast member pushed us back one can. That is our first pushback. That is our first setback. This can was our fastest one, and we just got pushed back to it. Wow, we just got pushed back to our fastest can, which is right on the edge of a crowd that's forming for the Silhouette Studios. Now just imagine that happening when we're in the hub after we've done 12 cans and getting pushed back one. Oh, my man just threw something in the recycling bin. And now we are through with our first side of Main Street. And now we are on to the madness of the hub. Keep in mind that if a janitor uses any of these, we will have to come back to this can right here. All right, let me not stand next to it.
Are the kids okay?
But like this doesn't count because it's on this interior path. The ones that are going back to the baby care center don't count. Just the ones that work the outer edge of the hub. And as of Saturday night, there was 13 of them. So this is the most difficult part of the journey, no doubt about it. Let me do a quick power check on my phone. We're good, 79%. All right. Normally, you know that I celebrate and love the CMs. On this particular stretch, it'll be the only time that I'm not rooting for the CMs to keep the park clean. Oh, no. She was looking back for her crew. Oh, she used the recycler. We skipped this one. And we work our way over here. We are here, which is bench adjacent. So I just get to do this. Woo, that feels good. All right, we're 3 in on the most difficult part of the journey. I want to remind everybody it's the last day to get the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street blouse. Appreciate everybody who's grabbed one so far today to celebrate the final day of celebrating Main Street. Bench isn't too wet. All right, so we are just filming our conversation, waiting for the trash can to get used. I'm telling you, this hub part's got me nervous. Yes, once again we find ourselves on a bench on a live stream. Once again. So we have had a couple of recyclables that have kicked us up. And we have had one cast member send us back. But this is the most difficult part of the journey. No dice. Weather is a little light mist in the air. We haven't had a full on rain, but we have had lots of just mist. We move on to number 4. Number 4 is right there. Now, those cans over there, those are running perpendicular to our path. Those don't count. Those take you to Tomorrowland. It's that one right there that we're working on. I guess I didn't think about early in the morning how many people are consuming and wanting to free their hands up right away. Because when I've done tests at night, it has been a little bit difficult. All right, this trash can we're noticing, we had a lot of juice over on Main Street. We had a lot of heat. We had narrow walkways. We had a lot of traction. You can see this can, it's kind of in a no can zone. It's loose from the edge. There's tons of cans around it. It's perfect for a very particular consumer, but we do have mist coming down, so still can't pull out the gimbal or microphones because we still are in a rain zone.
Here, I want to take one with you guys.
Yes, Beth, I am shocked at how fast this is going. You know, that's what happens when a telemarketer calls. There is a famous story out there where Walt was one day looking at a pile of trash and he said, what if we put a roller coaster inside of that and made it look like a mountain? And that's the origins of the Matterhorn. All right, we have a crew. We have a crew that has no trash. What a beautiful day at Disneyland. Celebrating the trash cans. Once again, proving every part of the park can be fun with enough creativity and imagination. Beth. Oh, that's so good. That as she's out walking, little Larry, passing trash cans, telling him what his dad does to make a living for the family. All right, I've officially got my hood up for the first time. As you can see, the rain is picking up, but the trash is slowing down. Yes, we are broadcasting live from Main Street, USA in Disneyland, my home park, my favorite land. We're celebrating the last day of the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street blouse. We're also celebrating the end of my broadcast year. Oh. We got some good blockers. Look at that. Good block, good defense, although no trash. We are playing the first annual Disneyland board game. A perfect way to wrap up a year of broadcasting and friendship and community. And it is starting to rain, starting to come down. We have no guests around the can. Final day of Everything Tastes Better on Main Street with all of your favorite taste buds. And we're doing this way faster than I thought. But the rain could slow us down. Kind of think this might end up being the pumpkin ball of the holiday season. Because I'd love to be able to beat the time year after year. And just get the stunt done. This was the first one that almost got shut down. Definitely have felt a security presence today. Currently, Smuggler Run, 60 minutes. Don't know that I would wait 6. All right, this is exactly what we were afraid that the rain would do. We were afraid that the rain would chase people away from the trash cans. And I don't know how well you can see at home, but it is definitely coming down at a pretty steady pace. We're seeing umbrellas out, and we are seeing the thoroughfares empty out. I think Disney pays attention to all of the live streams that are happening. I mean, it would be negligence if they didn't. And if they are watching, thank you. Please smash like and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, Disney. But also, hopefully they will see that, I'm doing my best to be polite to everybody, to not be intrusive, and just to have a fun, imaginative way to enjoy the park. So, if this is how I go out, So be it. Can't last forever. All right, we are really getting a couple more folks out here, but the rain is coming down. They're keeping their head down. We're gonna start to see hands in pockets, a little bit less consumption. Oh, those are cool bootleg hoodies those folks have on. There goes CM getting her camera. Oh. Thank you for your trash. Thank you for your trash. Okay, so as I said earlier, those cans are perpendicular to our course. They do not count. Let me put my backpack back on, which my Peak design bag is getting drenched. So these cans are going in a different direction. They're perpendicular, not parallel. They are not on our path. So we move over to the next set, which are the ones right in front of Minnie. But we are going to monitor from across the street underneath an umbrella. Excuse me, sir. We're going to monitor from here, and the butt is officially wet, but so be it. And as I've said today, I do apologize for the bumpy camera, but I can't use a gimbal in the rain because the rain would destroy the motors, and I don't want to lose any equipment. I had to move over one sit because the rain was dripping right on my leg, so now my butt is double wet. All right, cool thing about the hoodies up, umbrellas up, you can't see people's faces. So we're being discreet. And this might be a difficult can, friends. This might be a real difficult can. I'm glad you are not being rude about the bumpy camera. You know, I always try to do the best quality, but I also try to protect my equipment and, you know, protect the privacy of people in the park. I want to think that Mini might be one of the very last holdovers from the 100th celebration. Oh. I think that dad is just resituating. No, he's been struck by the beauty of Minnie as a potential photo op. There's the skeleton of the Astro Orbiter. You know, that is kind of odd placement for those trash cans for people that are wanting to rip that mini pic. Or maybe they're thinking people want to get a photo of themselves with the trash can in front of Minnie. And that I respect. We're doing it. I've dreamed of doing this for a while. I am so stoked that it's finally happening, and I am shocked that at 84 minutes, I am this far. I literally didn't know if I'd be able to get this done before the park closes, and I haven't. Are we able? I don't know if you're able to use other keys for parking. Here we go, friends. Breaking news. Grumpy, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the most creative space in Disney content. All right, the omnibus is blocking our view. We're gonna have to reposition to monitor our trash can. Grumpy, if you wanna know what's up, just read the comment or the description box below and you'll be able to see all of the details. Once the omnibus moves, we'll probably go back to a bench. But I just want to play the role of a tourist. Oh yeah, look at that, that's a Minnie Mouse. Huh, what's that in front of Minnie Mouse? That looks like the option to do something interactive. Oh, getting their photo taken with Minnie. This might be the most photographed garbage cans at Disneyland. Here we have a large group setting up camp in front of our can. Rain looks like it's starting to dissipate a little bit. Just hanging out looking at the succulent garden, but monitoring my can. Just had a version of the Pixies play through my mind. There goes my can. There goes my can. Outside there's a boxcar waiting. All right. Can has been released from Omnibus Fam. You guys keep a watch out over my shoulder as I go back over to my deer stand. Back to the seat that I made. I got eyes on Beck. Damn, this umbrella leaks right on my knee. Okay. All right, butt's wet, but my spirits aren't. Rain's picking back up. This can's getting some attention, just not good trash attention. Yeah, we're really slowing down here. That was close. Can's back to being free. We have a churro family ripping through here, but they're new. They're just starting that churro journey. They are not looking to get rid of their churros. All right, trash can save. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No. Disneyland Photo Pass photographer just coming back with her camera wrapped in a garbage bag so as not to break any of the mechanics. And friends, we have this one next, and it doesn't seem like it's going much faster. Oh, we have an empty cart. We are, no, those people are much further from the can than they looked. Well, looks like the sun's trying to come out. Looks like the rain has slowed down. Comes another Main Street vehicle. Making its journey. AK. Trash the Musical Fund. Looking forward to Brickey's greatest trash hits. Hope you don't get too soggy today. Appreciate it. That Pixie song just really popped in my mind. The There Goes My Can, sung to the tune of the Pixies, There Goes My Man. Look at that, the sunlight is bringing out the crowds. Hour and a half in, we're in checkpoint 6, our most difficult checkpoint. We are close. All right. Crowds are coming in. I'm going to not be able to scan from across the street. Getting too much volume to film across the street. I'm going to put my backpack back on. Oh, no, photo. Take that hood off. Hood's adding some heat. Do battery check real quick. 71%, not bad, iPhone. So we have these 2 cans. There's our third one. This is the toughest part of the journey. Got some photos happening. All the photos are going to be off-centered because of the trash cans. People not understanding you're supposed to take your photo with the trash can in front of Minnie. All right, we are hanging in there. And look at that. It's like this little cut in was made for a trash can station. Do, 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 do. And may all your trash cans be full. Oh yeah, look at that sun coming out. Gonna make me quickly regret wearing an actual winter coat. We are warming up, folks. Sun is good for trash. Oh, don't use the trash can, custodian or Disney. Okay, cast member had trash in his hand but kept going. I didn't want to wear a lightweight rain jacket because it was supposed to be cold, and if I'm here at the end of the night, so I can rip the liner out of my jacket. My North Face has like multiple, like there's like a puffer that's zipped into the jacket, so I could take it apart if need be. Tri-climate, that's what it is. My man Chris Glass teched me out, told me this was the jacket to get. 0 regrets. All right. We're just hanging out. Oh, that's going to be a photo op. People really enjoy getting... I think we might be in Sunglass Zone real soon. I know that the Patagonia is the most expensive. Oh, you said Pentagon. Yeah, I would probably... Pentagon jacket's probably not as good as the others. All right, can has been released. Oh, trash. All right, we are finally moving on to another fierce competitor. A twofer. Boom, boom. We are almost halfway through the hub. Fierce competitor, though. Ba-da-da-da. All right. Fierce competitors. These cans are competing with lots of Disney magic, as we're right next to Sleeping Beauty. All right, everybody getting those great Christmas photos, not thinking about trash. Oh, so close, so close. No trash. Da, 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 da. My man, recycled. All right. So the next trash can is here. But we get to skip that because he recycled, which puts us over here. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Our next can is right here. That's wet. Woo! Man, oh man, this is going so much faster than I thought. Woo! This is kind of my last big work activity of the year. So I'm not like super upset that I probably won't be here till 1 a.m. But there's always a part of me that loves the torture part of this. Rain's not bad, Steve. Steve said this would take an hour and a half, so it's going to take a lot longer than you think. But I think Steve's prediction was actually probably more accurate to mine, because I was thinking this was going to probably take somewhere in the like 6 to 10 hour range. Being at 100 minutes, I am shocked. Whew. Friends, it is the last day to get the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt. And it's going to go away into the Brickey vault. And part of what we're doing today is celebrating Main Street and all of its amazing vibes, and just trying to, with creativity, give you guys another way to experience the park, a new memory, and it may be a place that you've been 1,000 times. So at midnight tonight, the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt goes into the Brickey vault, not the Disney vault. That's different. It goes into the Brickey vault, and if you want to get a blouse, they're just linked below. in the description box, or you can just go over to heybrickey.com, support the channel. It is the best way to support the channel. Got a little vehicle going by. We are close. I mean close to be out of the hub. But don't forget, we still have to go down the far part of the hub as well. So we're not out of the woods yet, baby. I think I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to take my jacket off. I'm feeling the heat. The heat is on. All right, we got no takers. I'm going to give you a weird view for a second. Oh, that feels better. That feels so much better. Dude, home by 11, Brett? I do think though, when I finish this, I have to take a lap. I mean, just by myself, no camera. I want to take what might be my last Christmas visit. I want to take a lap. Oh, the shoe view. Yeah. I am, by the way, today wearing Vans Gore-Tex boots to keep my feet dry. They did it when I filmed Hurricane Ian out at Walt Disney World. I knew they'd handle whatever came my way today. Let's put on a pair of sunglasses. Using my backup Mickey glasses. All right. If we did it in the 3-hour mark, I would be so impressed. All right, wet back. Oh, that actually feels good. Cooling the back off from the back from the heat. Yeah, Adam and I had a really good time doing that. Staying at the Contemporary during a hurricane is kind of like being on a Disney cruise. You're like stuck in this massive Disney structure. All right, let's see here. Oh, we got a new blouse, bud. Let me check in and give a blouse shout out. Appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Bethany, thank you so much, bud. Appreciate you. Dedicate this can to my bud Bethany. I wish I could look at the. Thank you for your trash, ma'am. All right. Now we're gonna move up. We'll sit over here on the corner. Let's get that butt wet. Oh yeah, butt's wet, back's wet. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please hope that she is not going the opposite direction of us. Uh-oh. So if that janitor is going this way and hits this can, we have to go all the way over to the beginning of the hub. If they just clean the can, no worry. But if they throw trash away, back one, if she opens up the can and removes the bag or changes the can, we then have to start the hub all the way over, which would put us back over to Plaza Point, and she is coming this way. Please go into Frontierland. Please go into Frontierland. Please go into Frontierland. Nope. Nope. Hello. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Have a wonderful day.
You too. She's cleaning. She's just cleaning. She just opened. She hasn't changed the can. Just cleaning. She didn't throw it away. Didn't throw it away. She did. Nope, she still has it in her hand. Just cleaning. She's just cleaning. Just cleaning. Just doing an amazing job keeping our beautiful Disneyland clean. No need to change out the recycling this early. Thank you for what you do.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I enjoy doing my job.
I enjoy how beautiful it is, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Have a wonderful day.
So, keep in mind that if she's going this way and we're going that way, the chances of us crossing paths are rare. And if she's already done this zone, the chances of them doing this zone before we leave is rare. That guys, that could have been probably a 37-minute. That could have probably kicked us back at least, it would have erased probably the last half an hour of the game. Hey, that was a Christmas miracle. That was a Christmas miracle. Oh, she was awesome. Woo. Fate avoided. Thanks, JT, for the super chat. Appreciate you, bud. Hey, is it Jason? Jason, you can make anything fun at Disney Can. Disney Can. Oh, Disney Can. Why did I just think of that now? Disney Can is such a great name. You can make anything fun at Disneyland with imagination and good friends. And hey, I encourage people to play this game themselves. Dude, Disney Can, it's up here. All right, we're just hanging out, watching the can behind us. Trademark, yes. All right. We still do, though, need somebody to hit this can. You think that was our 1313 Angel this rip? Oh, Disney Can. We're pretty empty right now behind us. So the trash is going to probably come from ahead of us instead of behind us. That was so nail-bitingly close. Easily could have erased over a half an hour of our progress. All right, we got some close cutters. No trash. It's been pretty interesting how many people go to the cans with intent. Like the casual stroll by, toss trash in hasn't been a big part of our gameplay today. It's been people that go with intent. Dude, I love that donut cart. That was one of the big losses from the pandemic. Oh, can intent's very real, Jeff. All right, here is a custodial, but he's just a broom dude. All right, we're holding it down here on the corner of Frontierland. Our next can is the corner of Adventureland. And then I believe we get to start making the turn back down Main Street. We did get one recycler on the hub that gave us a jump over. Been there, can that. I love that. Thank you, Brett. I now own that.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Everything you guys put in here becomes my intellectual property. All right, I'm starting to feel a little chilly, which is exactly what I was looking for. Trying to regulate that body temperature. The position of this can is awesome. I just can't stop laughing. All right, this is the Bethany can. We are trying to progress past the Bethany can. Bethany can, Bethany can, if anybody can, Bethany can. Come on. The Bethany can is so hungry for trash. All right, we are holding it down. You have to have a can-do attitude to do this job. That is definitely pun intended. Brickey icon shirt, tram, train, bench, trash can. I have some fun ones lined up for next year. Gonna do some, I got 2 lined up for next year that are very imaginative, that have to do with Disneyland attractions. And they are not, I urge, not riding them all day. I have a couple of fun little games that we're gonna play with two attractions in the new year. So always stay tuned, because I love these community moments. I love hanging out with you guys and doing this together. That's right, it's a trash can, not a trash can. We will get this done. Rusty's back. We are at the edge of Frontierland, Rusty, and we had a janitor come by and only clean the can, but it was the type of janitor that has the cart to swap it out. So we almost got kicked back to the beginning of the hub, which probably would have erased now probably over a good 30, 40 minutes of progress. Did Jungle Shrink leave one of his little nuggets? Federalists rewriting some of the Christmas hymns. All right. We are waiting this one out. The Bethany can. Here comes a cast member. But no trash in his hand, no cart. Thank you for your service. We are free and clear. Holiday sites, folks. There's something so intoxicating about watching people come into the park to start off their day. Like there's something about it I love so much. All right, we are almost 2 hours in, and we are so much further on our journey than I could even imagine. But the Bethany can is taking its time. Matterhorn street vehicle. Endless possibilities. I want to thank nearly 300 of you for being here. And I want to remind everybody that I'm paying tribute to my favorite Walt Disney quote that inspired all of us. No man is as tall as when he bends down to pick up a piece of trash. Walt Disney, December 20th, 2023. All right. We are hanging in there. I do think that at the top of the hour, I'm going to attach the camera to a different gimbal that'll give me a little bit more hands off, because after 2 hours of holding the camera up, my arm's starting to feel a little bit of a pinch. It's hard to say if the crowds are less, Rusty, because we're watching people just flow into the park. I wouldn't get a good read on crowds unless I was like in the lands and could see that. It has been a steady flow, but it's been a smaller flow, I would guess. Just my own instincts today feels about maybe, let me think about it. It feels maybe somewhere between 40%, 60% of the normal audience. So therefore, I'm assuming that maybe 40 to 60% people aren't here, somewhere there. Somewhere here. I'm just filming me, ma'am. Lady was acting as if I was documenting her life. My camera's posted at me, bud. All right. Bethany Cam taking its sweet time. That person ditched work. I would assume that person's retired. So, Brickey, what's going on here? It is a lot to explain. Do yourself a favor, read the description box below this video, and then you'll be caught up with the rest of us. It's a lot to explain, but we're basically playing a game where I need somebody to either use the trash or recycling bin to advance me on Disneyland The Board Game. Well, what's really happening here is community, and a bunch of buds are just hanging out enjoying the park. That's what's really happening. The game is just a rouge to bring us all together. Thanks, Greg. Glad you like the concept. Uh-oh. One horse cart's pulling out as the next one comes in. All right, that breeze is starting to make me feel a little chilly. Sorry. All right. We're hanging steady at the Bethany Cam. Bethany grabbed a blouse. Appreciate you, Bethany. One of my pet peeves, I know people are like, oh, I hate when people repeat the Haunted Mansion narration. Yeah, that one's annoying. But what's more annoying than that is people that chase the ducks. And when adults do it, it just makes me so angry. I don't think we'll get the Disneyland band today, Jeff. I think it's a little bit too wet for them to be walking up and down Main Street. The surface is still pretty slick. All right, friends. We're 2 hours in. I am going to switch up my gimbal setup here. So I'm just going to give you guys another sidewalk view. I'll be back momentarily. SoCal Park Hunts, what's up, bud? Epic IRL information or innovation in the Disney magic and vibes from Brickey. Had to share the stream on my page. Happy holidays, everyone. Oh, I appreciate that, bud. I appreciate it, a fellow content provider sharing the love instead of acting like the other channels don't exist. And SoCal Haunts, if you don't know, is a very, very active Disneyland live streamer. So if you're ever looking to go into the park with him, he's here almost feels daily. All right, unfortunately, with this gimbal, oh, can I do it this way? Sorry if it's bumpy. Federalist. Oh, I've been able to do this and not make it super, super bumpy. All right, give me 1 second to tighten this rig up, and then we'll be set. Oh, I think I do hear the Disneyland band, Jeff. All right. All right, give me a second here. Get everything nice and tight. As I explained earlier, I'm not using my motorized gimbal because there's rain in the forecast, and that the rain will destroy the motors. So we're doing everything handheld. But yeah, there we go. Now we can get a much wider view. And this gimbal also gives me the ability to attach it to things. All right, put my toys back in my bag. As we're still hanging out on the Bethany can. Let me do a quick power check. See where we're at after 2 hours. 59%. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna put my jacket back on, feel in the heat or the chill. All right, Disneyland band is working their way around. I'm impressed that we're seeing them today. All right, let me put my jacket on. All right, we're back. Looks like I might have missed a super chat there. This is getting all situated. There we go, Brian. Brian says, as a former custodial cast member, yes, I'll say this game is wild. There are dead Kens around the park, and you are at one. Oh yeah, this is definitely taking its time, this one right here. It's part of the fun though. Thank you for being a custodial cast member. Thank you for showing up, Brian. Appreciate you, bud. Let me get my focus back. All right, little top of the hour maintenance. Appreciate you guys for being patient. Oh, my friend Mark is in here. Saturday night, Mark and I did a test trial on 3 cans. Took us about 20 minutes to get through 3 cans, exiting the park. We found all the drama that we were looking for, so like, yeah, this is gonna work. All right, we are chilling at this dead can. Yes, and Brian with his first super chat. Appreciate you, Brian. Appreciate you showing up. Mark, I am so much further than I anticipated being at this time of day. All right, cloud cover's coming back over. Feels like rain could be happening. Really trying to figure out where I'm going to film the next can because it's in between the walkway to Adventureland and Frontierland. It's a high traffic area. Trying to figure out a creative space to film it. From who's this? Aaron says to support you. Thank you for the info on YouTube. Qualifies your videos. I will be viewing changes to the best of your work. Yeah, it's different, Aaron. When you do something a little bit different on YouTube, the algorithm doesn't really know where to put you. So a little bit of an uphill battle for the channel. That's all right though. Anything easy. Is it worth attempting like what we're doing today? This can.
You wanted to take that?
The beloved Bethany can.
Oh, something like Overton.
All right. When the Disneyland band comes this way, they will bring an audience. Hey, my mom's the Bethany can. My mom's the Bethany can. That's amazing. Well, come on, Mom. Let's get it going. Look at the walkway. The can's just not getting any love. Oh, woman picking up trash. She picked up trash off the ground. Walk it over to the can. No. Damn. Thought I had a customer.
And laugh again.
All right. There's worse places to be stuck, right, Carrie? Worse places to be stuck. See if I can get a little bit of arm relief here with this gimbal. Sorry about the bumpiness. There we go. That's a little bit less on my arm. There we go. Oh, but now you can't see the can. Damn it. All right, there we go. So long, Bethany can. All right, so now our next can is here. But you can see that's really tricky. So we're gonna just chill over here and not be in the middle of the walkway. Let me put my backpack on. Yeah, we can easily monitor this bad boy over from the edge of Frontierland and not be in the middle of the big walkway. There we go. Beautiful view. Beautiful view. There we go. That's it. That's the view. All right. Thank you, Bethany Can. Oh. Nope.
Where we went.
Trying to get this can. Trash. He used the trash. My man. Use the can. All right. Friends, we are getting so close to being done. All right, so these cans here do not count because they're not parallel with our journey. They're shooting you off into the restaurant. So our next can is right here on the edge as we begin our way back down, but we are still not out of the hub checkpoint. She recycled. So we get to skip. Did we just skip our way out of the hub? Oh my. Okay. So this would have been the next can in the hub. It does have a glove on top. Friends, oh my God. We just skipped our way out of the hub. The most difficult part of the journey is gone. Tim Reed. Good to see you in here, Tim. Tim says, I really enjoy your vibe videos. I like that you're doing more of them. Keep it up. Thanks for taking us along. Appreciate you, Tim. Miss you, bud. All right. Okay, let's compose ourselves here. We just passed the hub, which is insane that we made it through the hub. We're now beginning to go back down Main Street. This is wild. We are so close. So close. And we are making really, really good time. All right. This will be known as the Vicky can. Vicky, thank you for grabbing. Everything tastes better on Main Street blouse. Final day, going back into the Brickey vault tonight. Hanging at the Vicky can after the dual Bethany cans worked in our favor. Woo. Let's do this. All right, we are right at the corner of Main Street. Could technically get some good action. I am shocked, literally shocked that we have 4 more checkpoints to go. Literally shocked. No. I believe this is going to be another stretch of 3 or 4. Anna B's low ball predictions looking real good. It's wild how so many of the cans have been like super fast and then how some of them are just super long. Like the first Bethany can was we're definitely there for a minute. But we're hoping that the Vicky can, and Vicky, thank you for celebrating everything on Main Street with me today. We're hoping that the Vicky can do the job. Not really a great place to stand here. Thank God for the bench that we had earlier. Friends, at this pace, I might be able to get a little lunch, take a little loop, enjoy a little quiet Disneyland Christmas. Like, I thought I might be rolling out of here super late. But this might be happening. So that close call with the janitor could have just crushed us. Absolutely could have crushed us. Also, doing it this early doesn't look like a parade's gonna pause us. The Disney Can game coming in strong. Oh, Mark already buying me the Victory Cold Brew. Oh yeah, and I got to get Beth that holiday popcorn she's wanted to get. Definitely got to grab that for Beth. Some holiday popcorn over at the Haunted Mansion cart. Oh man, I might be taking a lap, eating some lunch, soaking in the vibes. We are close. 4 checkpoints to go. Stuck at the Vicky can. Manny avocado, old school. Manny avocado goes back to the day that I did an entire day. I recreated an entire day of Disneyland from my home office back on July 17th, 2020, when the park couldn't reopen. I reopened it with my imagination, and Manny avocado and so many of my friends I met on that day. That was wild. Horse cart going by. Woo! We're doing it. Morning. All right. We are so close. But the Vicky Can's going slow. Just Vicky and Brickey hanging out here, waiting to get this can going.
What? Let me get this. Some of this home.
When you wish upon a can. Oh, Debbie, we are just kicking off the 7th checkpoint. We have been crushing this, absolutely crushing this. We've caught some great trash wins today. We do have a cast member walking by, but she did not use any trash, pushing us back 1. However, we've made it through the hub, which was the scariest place to get kicked back on. We have 2 more blocks of Main Street, then we have the western side of Town Square, and then we have the final exit, the tunnel on the right to the gate, which Saturday night took us 20 minutes. So we've still got some time here. Currently stuck at the Vicky can. Just waiting for somebody to toss a little trash. Got a Main Street. Oh, she's intent. All right, trash. We are moving up from the Vicky can. Thank you, Vicky. We are free from the Vicky can. And now we're moving up to the edge of the Penny Arcade, where I'm going to shoot this one. Now this is a trash can shooting spot. Hi. Up on the bench in front of the Wizard of Bras. Over this weekend, I got to interview Chris Crump, who is the son of the late and great Rolly Crump, who there's Rolly's sign right there. And you'll be able to hear that interview that I did with Chris Crump coming up on Disneyland for Designers and Adventures in Design in the New Year. Talked a lot about him and his Imagineer, the legacy of his father, and just overall how it's important, even when you work for a company like Disney, that you still make time to do your own artwork. So it feels good to be sitting under Rolly's sign after just hanging out with his son Saturday at DesignerCon. And that was my first ever multi-generational interview. All right, I'm taking my backpack off. I'm gonna lean back, stay dry. Woo. Oh, friends, thank you so much for wrapping up the broadcast year with me. I definitely feel like this is the first annual. I was looking for a holiday version of Pumpkin Ball, and what a great way to wrap up the broadcast year. Doing something stupid, but making it fun with all my friends. I appreciate you all. Gary, we talk about his work on Ariel the Undersea Adventure, and talk a lot about building the model for Disney Sea over in Japan, which is, I don't want to ruin the conversation, but he said a couple of things that just blew my mind. Now, if you can notice, they removed the penny on the Penny Arcade so that the Christmas garland can go across, but typically there is a penny there, and the penny is stamped in the year 1901 to pay tribute to the year that Walt was born. But that penny goes away during the holidays. Oh, Gary's going back to the play-by-play. Somebody used the recycling while I was talking. If the play-by-play, if the what is that called? The rewind? What do they call that in football? After talking for 2.5 hours, I'm having hard doing word protocol. Instant replay. Gary's going back to an instant replay to see if somebody used that recycling, because we're not monitoring this can, we're monitoring that can. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Have fun today. We have a booth review for a potential recycler. Aaron, thank you for such a sweet message, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that opinion sincerely, buddy. All right. We are waiting for that can. We have a booth review going. All right, no recycling happened. Fake news. All right, we are waiting with bated breath for a recycler. We are monitoring the cans that are across the screen, not the ones nearest us. Hoping for someone to put trash in, recycle, but not for a custodial member to use it or a cast member. You can read the rules below. Friends, if you want to sponsor a can today, head over to heybrickey.com, grab our new Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt. You can see that beautiful blouse listed below in the description box. Today's the last day. The design is going into the Disney Vault. Getting emailed constantly about people that want a Vibes of a Ride shirt. Not going to happen. So don't delay. The can nearest us has been used, but not the one off in the distance. This can has been a worthy opponent. I'm actually going to change positions so that people that are walking past me don't feel so put on the camera. I think the projection of this chair, or trajection of this chair, won't make people feel so filmed. Zoom in. Lois, all the rules are carefully written out in the description box below. Take 5 minutes to read those and you'll be right in the fold with all of us. We are just waiting for a customer. That intense close-up was wild. All right. We are just waiting. Look at that, and it just empties out. Just empties out. Loads up and it empties out like that. So crazy. So we flew past the Vicky cam. Definitely a little stuck here on this can. So much zoom for no kaboom. All right, we have a cast member. They're not acknowledging this can. We're getting close. The cast member that's driving that yellow vehicle is a ray of sunshine. She's always fun when she's your driver. Very nice woman. All right, he did it. You use the can. We advance. Sun's trying to come out. But we don't advance that far. These two cans right in front of each other. Sun's coming out. Feeling a lot different. And there's a dog in a raincoat. That's amazing. All right. I think maybe I should celebrate today and go buy a garbage can keychain or a Christmas ornament. Trying to find the least invasive filming option. I'll have to get a white trash can though, because our rule on our Christmas tree is only white ornaments. But I do have It's a Small World ornament on my tree, celebrating the year that I got to go interview Rolly Crump. So maybe today's a good day to buy a trash can, maybe a Small World trash can to celebrate the year that I talked to his son. Today's live stream is one of the hardest things I've ever had to film at Disneyland. Absolutely hard as can be to film this. Na 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 na. Oh, you don't want to carry that. All right, trash. Jean Jacket did it. 10:35, 2.5 hours. We have just completed, I believe we've just completed our 7th checkpoint. And we're on to our final block of Main Street. Which is a 3-can checkpoint. We move down a little bit further. And we are so close. Our 4th and final block of Main Street. I'm gonna check power real quick. 45%, still in good shape. I'm gonna give you the extreme garbage can view. All right, I'm just hanging on the tree. Few cans to go. We have this block. We have the west side of Town Square, and then we have the final 3 out the gate. And we're doing all of this to celebrate the final day of Everything Tastes Better on Main Street shirt, which a cold, rainy day is a bad way to promote a t-shirt. But if you want to grab a blouse, I will make you a sponsor of one of our final cans. Tonight at midnight, the blouse goes into the Brickey vault. You can see it in the description box below, or visit us over at Hey Brickey. At midnight, it will go away. We have all the sizing written down in the t-shirt description. You can see all the measurements and all that stuff in there for the type of blank that we use. I'm happen to be wearing an XL. I always get my prototypes in a bigger shirt so that I can wear it with as many different things as possible. But I am somewhere between a large and an XL. My man. My man just recycled, which means we get to jump a can.
Yeah, just stay there. We're walking back right now.
This can, we get to jump.
Okay, just meet us up the tree then.
We get to jump that can, taking us to the last can on the Main Street. It is very crowded. I gotta try to dip over. Excuse me. All right, I gotta try to get over here to film this can. This is a chaos can. She recycled, allowing us to go into the 9th checkpoint and skip 1 can. So we don't have to stand at this can, which is a beauty of a can, but it is in a bit of a dead zone. So because she recycled, we get to skip, taking us. Those don't count. Those are not on our path. This is going to take us over to the Disneyland City Hall can, which is sponsored by Amanda K. These are the Amanda K Amanda K can. All right, difficult can. Starry Kitten, aka AK-47, coming in with another blouse, making her one of our perfect collectors that has both blouses in her closet. All right, friends, we have this one, we have that one, and then we are out the tunnel. We are so close. So close. Gonna just film low because unfortunately our can has a crowd behind it waiting to get into City Hall. This can has a weird trajectory. It's not parallel with our path, but it is directly on our path, making it a can in play. All right. The line traffic around this can could definitely impact this can's usability. If we got a recycler, that would jump us right out of this checkpoint. Nope, I take that back. There is a new can in play over here on the edge. So a recycler would get us to the edge. Obviously, there's no baby shoe on there. We did not encounter a shoe today, just one mitten. We did not encounter a shoe. Keeping the camera low to be polite. Definitely in a weird little spot here. I'm hanging between the U.S. mailbox and the sign for the omnibus, which is pulling into port. All right, Beth just hit me up and said that I missed a recycle. And at this can, I missed a recycle. Can somebody confirm that? If somebody can do an instant replay and see that I recycled. We have a recycling in the replay for this can. All right, we are moving over. A recycle then puts us over. Oh, look at it. Look at that beauty. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. We have 1, 2. We got to hang by this one first. All right. We got to hit this can. The one closest to us is the recycler. AK-47, thanks for letting us sponsor your can. Oh, and Michael, nice can. This is the Michael can. So we'll be hanging out at the Michael can. Then we have a new, see these over here, those weren't there on Saturday night. So a recycler will get us out the gate, well, out the tunnel, but trash will just get us over there. My wife making R-rated jokes about me playing with people's cans. Oh, look, check this out. I went to find my sunglasses and realized that I could just totally double it up. So there we go. So yeah, the Michael can, double can, sunglass can. Oh, somebody behind me just hit me with an auto. My dog just recycled. Skipping that can over there. Friends, we're going through the tunnel on the right. Yo, this is insane. All right, we have 3 cans to get out the door. Three cans to get us out the door. We have this can behind us. So we have the trash closest to us, recycling furthest one away. Oh, she's taking a photo. I think she came in with such intent. Oh, there's been a lot of people that have used the recycling, but weren't actually using recyclables. That we can't get into it all. We can't break down the guest trash. Michael Can went fast. All right, so we're at the back end of the line to get your photo with Floral Mickey, or Topiary Mickey, I guess I should say. All right, so we're just hanging. Carlos, this is the Carlos can. 3 to go. Carlos can on deck. Carlos, thank you so much for grabbing the Everything Tastes Better on Main Street blouse. Friends, we are cans away and hours away from the blouse going away. I mean, yeah, I am the real winner here. Gary, for sure. With this, because I told Beth, I'm like, I don't know, man. I could be home at like 1 o'clock tonight. All right. No. 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 No.
Oh my God, that one hurts your back.
Whew. Whew. Just hanging in front of the can. Carlos says, while I'm hanging out the Carlos can, Carlos chimes in and says, it's been on the super intense, hectic side at work all month, just in time for this. Well, I'm glad I could give some folks some fun stuff to do on the holidays. I really thought this was going to go on much, much longer. Let me see where my battery power is at. 40%. Going to be able to do this on one battery. All right. It appears that I can now flip around. There was a massive amount of people coming in behind me. How's it going? Anthony, I don't know if there will be a victory loop because I really need to get something to drink and I probably should use the bathroom. All right, so family grabbing their stroller. Nice. Now I'm nothing between me and the can, just dreams. There was, with no APs here, there were 2 Hey Brickies today. 2 folks walked by and said hi that are friends of the channel. but reading body language, they did not want to get involved. All right, holding it down at the Carlos can. This is one of a trilogy of cans to get us to the finish line. Phone's at 40%. I hear my man Mario is coming in for the next can. Appreciate you, Mario. I'll be getting you in a minute. I'm a little bit worried about Mario's can though, because we all know that dudes named Mario love to use trash cans to travel into other portals. So if the Mario can ends up having a cast member that kicks us someplace else, we know that Mario's up to his shenanigans. And he's also probably a plant from Universal. So we'll just keep our eye on that Mario can. AS says, afternoon, evening is prime shoe time. Okay. So we are, sometimes when I speak, people think I'm talking to them and it gets very awkward for a second. Yeah, I mean, I thought the shoes might save me. Oh, the final trash can. It's the final trash cans. Sponsored by Carlos and Mario and then Amy. It's the final trash. Does the shirt shrink in the dryer? They're pre-shrunk shirts. So, do with that information what you will. All right, Carlos can is being difficult.
Whatever it is you want to do, but you got to understand there's going to be lines all day.
Yes, the shirt also shrinks the more Main Street treats you eat. That's also a factor. All right, we are hanging.
Okay.
Gonna cross the streams. Give that can a little bit of breathing room. Give my arm a rest. Steve, the longest amount of time we've been at one trash can was over on the hub. It was about maybe 20 minutes. I think maybe we did 20 minutes at one can. Right, Mr. Slashak's like, what am I going to do the rest of the day? guys saw the recycle? You saw a recycler? I need one of the judges to tell me that there was a recycler. I didn't see one. All right, Scary Gary is confirming. All right, we have a recycler. Woohoo! That puts us up at the last can, avoiding the Mario can. The Mario can had us definitely very worried. All right, friends. We are now at the final can. We just saw, we were at the final can, skipping the Scary Mario can, over at the Amy can. Here we are, the final can. There we go. The final can. May we all remember the Walt Disney quote, "No man is as tall as when he bends down to pick up trash." My man just used the Amy can. Jeff, hit the clock. Hit the clock. Hit the clock. What's the final time? What's the final time? Let's go. Let's go. What's that final time? Hey, yes, Brickey won. Unbelievable. Under 3 hours. Under 3 hours.
Around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Trash is starting to pick up. We see some people recycling. No matter where you go, there's always imagination if you know. Yeah. We're gonna get one more song. AS, thank you so much. You're wild. Oh, they're playing the March of the Trash Cans. We got the train dropping everybody off. And I will perform the March of the Trash Cans. We did it, friends. We did it in under 3 hours. I haven't seen what the official time is. One more lap. One more lap. Woo, there she is. Friends, we did it! 57:15. Woo! What a number. I was just gonna do my horn solo. 2 hours, 57 minutes, 15 seconds, just confirmed by Jeff. What a victory. What a celebration. I feel so honored everybody would be here with me. Thank you everybody who bought a blouse to support the channel. Thank you to all my super chatters, all my Club 13 friends, everybody who showed up. I did not think that this would take 3 hours. I had no idea. Woo! That was a lot of fun. Definitely. Beth. Oh, that smell of popcorn. I kind of feel like we should take a Main Street rip to celebrate. Oh, they're doing the March of the Trash Cans. Thank you, Disneyland Man, for celebrating my victory. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Can I get a ride? Can I get on? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm doing amazing today. From Long Beach. I'm a neighbor. My day has been so wild. I made up a game where I used all the trash cans from the gate to Sleeping Beauty's castle, and the only way I could advance through the park is if somebody used the garbage cans. And I did it in under 3 hours.
Oh, under 3 hours?
I beat 40 cans. I'm filming me, not you, so don't worry. I beat 40 cans today in the park. Did it under 3 hours. I'm feeling like a champion. So this is my victory parade. Yeah.
That's good. Well, hey, I'm glad you're having a good start to your day then.
I'm having an amazing day. What an amazing way to end this feat is take my victory parade, heroes parade, drive down Main Street, USA. So I appreciate you.
I'm learning, friend. Well, I'm just to see if anyone else wants to join, but if no one does, we'll be on the way in just a moment.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Free ride to the castle. Free ride. Free rides to the castle.
No takers. No takers for my hero salute down Main Street. All right, so we had only a couple of cast members that affected our results, a couple of recyclers, but mostly we just did the work. Grinded it out, we did the work.
Free rides to the castle, free rides. Alrighty, friend, well, looks like it's just you.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, friend, welcome aboard. You're riding on the horse's courage. My name is Janelle, your driver. We're gonna head down Main Street, USA, go over to Secret Beauty's castle, and in doing so, we need to be seated.
You got it.
Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs considered all times. Most importantly, go ahead and sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Feel free to smile and wave. Take care of the parade.
Thanks, Janelle, I appreciate you. All right, it's just Janelle and I doing the Heroes Parade. Friends, I can't make this ride all about me. I have to thank all my friends, the trash cans. May we never forget the cast member that wondered what it was I was doing. Or when we caught Pink Sweatshirt on our first ever instant replay. The little boy that dreamed that he had trash to throw away. I know this sounds wild, but I hope today's live stream really did prove that you can have an imagination and reinvent the park like over and over again. And no two visits ever have to be the same. This was so much fun, and I appreciate everybody. Mostly, I appreciate you, little trash can, for making this happen. So long, trash cans. Oh, and remember the couple that gave us our first pause in Center Street? Heroes Parade. I believe we skipped that can. Hanging out on the patio. Instant replayed the recycler. We did it. Under 3 hours, David. We beat over 40 cans, set the first time ever record of Disneyland The Board Game. Made a lot of memories along the way. Remember when it started raining when we were on that bench? Quick action on that one. But the mini statue gave us one of our longest waits. But it is true what they say. Every time a trash can gets used, an angel does get its wings. And may we never forget, no man is as tall as when he bends down to pick up trash. Friends, on behalf of everybody that's a part of the Hey Brickey channel, I appreciate all of you all for spending another amazing year with me. I hope today was fun and adventurous and gave you a new way to maybe think about doing the park. I appreciate you all. I cannot wait to be back and kick off another 100 days in January. Thank you all so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And to this guy back here, couldn't do it without you. Bye guys. Thanks, Janelle, I appreciate you.